Good morning. Hey. We're on top of Thailand's second highest mountain, which is called
Doi Pha Hom Pok.
Doi Pha Hom Pok, second only after Doi Intanon, which is further to the west. And what time is it now?
Is 6:49.
6:49. We got up at 3 o'clock this morning.
Stars come up 5.
Yeah, and we took us 2 hours. First trek of the season, completely disorganised, and the car nowhere near where the tent was. So it took us 2 hours to get going, and then about an hour and a half to come up. And that was actually Thailand's highest campsite we were at last night. Just a few people down there because it's a Friday, so we've missed the big crowd, although there are quite a few people here. So we're way up in the north of Thailand near the Myanmar border. The road up that you can see in white from near the hot springs at Fang takes you up to 1,900 meters, which is the campsite at Kiew Lom. And then it's a walk up from there to the summit. As usual, there are subtitles in English and Thai that you can turn on. So that's where we've walked from down there. And there is actually a cloud inversion down there, but we're way above it, so you can't really see it, but it is there. That'll burn off probably in an hour or so. And then I assume most of these people here were at the same campsite as us last night. But they all left earlier. We just got here in time for the sunrise. Walking in the dark. It was about, what was it, 6 degrees this morning?
Yes.
So not too cold. I thought there'd be some sort of little shrine or something up here. Nothing, is there?
Only the sign.
A signpost. We'll go have a look at that then.
ตอนนี้เราอยู่บนยอดสูงสุดของดอยพระห่มปกนะคะ 2,285 เมตรจากน้ำทะเลใช่ไหมความสูง
What does that say now?
I think it's
about 13 now. And that's the view to the north. We're going to have a bit of a walk that way in a minute instead of going straight back down. And way over there you can see the cloud inversion just. What species is that then?
I don't know, no idea.
Got the obligatory Thai flag at the summit. Wouldn't be a summit without one.
1 2ไม่สามารถสังเกตฝั่งได้เอาละ1 2 3ขอให้มันขี้แตกไปว่ารู้เลยใครทำบ้าง
It's nice and quiet now, isn't it?
Only one guy?
Suddenly quiet. We're going to head down in a minute and try and explore a loop up to the north a bit and then off down a ridge over there rather than just go back the same way. So we'll see how that goes. I guess that answered our questions about whether we could go north. It's far too overgrown really. So we're just actually going back to the summit. It's very brambly, so it keeps getting caught up. And we got a big drop off down there. Big drop off to the side, to the west. I know it's kind of clouding over. It's gone a bit strange. What's that doing then? Shoot that cloud. How many? You spend the whole morning dropping things.
It's my hand.
You can't say that language on family-friendly videos.
หนาวมากมือแข็งวันนี้ทำทั้งกล้องหล่นเลนส์หล่นถุงมือหล่นไม้เท้าหล่น everything หล่น
Okay. So having failed to find an alternative route down, we decided to return the same way, and that's actually an official nature trail laid by the national park with lots of information en route about the plants and trees that you can see.
Oh, cherry blossom.
Yeah. Cherry blossom. Hardly. Only the very beginning of it.
ตอนนี้เราอยู่จุดที่8จุดสุดท้ายก่อนที่จะขึ้นไปถึงจุดยอดที่เราเพิ่งลงมาเมื่อกี้นะคะจุดนี้ชื่อว่าชมพูพิมพ์ใจเป็นชื่อของไม้พุ่มหาอยู่แต่ไม่เจอเขาบอกว่าจะเป็นพืชที่อยู่ในเขตหนาวอยู่ในเทือกเขาหิมาลัยเนปาลแล้วก็ภูฏานหายากมากในเมืองไทยพยายามหาอยู่หาไม่เจอมันจะออกดอกประมาณช่วงเดือนธันวาถึงกุมภาพันธ์ชมพูพิมพ์ใจเป็นพืชหายากตอนแรกคิดว่าต้นนี้เพราะต้นนี้ก็มีดอกสีชมพูแต่เขาบอกเป็นไม้พุ่มสูงแค่15-20 เซนมันไม่ใช่อ่ะไม่ใช่อันนี้
Not that one.
Yes I think it's that one but it's not No shot
Go full flat on your face for the camera, please. Whoa, this bit looks dodgy. Slippy. Oi.
Look like ขนุน like a jackfruit
It's like fluorescent. Looks highly toxic to me.
Maybe
We'll look it up when we get home.
Okay
It's like olives.
Olive
Olive, yeah.
Olive I'm not sure
We're in the jungle. For sure. Alright, keep going. It's better in daylight than the dark, eh? We do a left in a minute. An experimental left. What are you videoing? Ah. Try eating one.
ไม่เอา poison
So there's 8 of these signposts on the way up, marking the way, and we're on the way down now. We've got back to number 6, which is telling us about the Evergreen Forest.
1,500 meters up is have a forest like this
High altitude forest.
It's big tree like this and get a moss
Yeah.
like orchid fern something like this
Lichen, moss and lichen.
yes
Sounds about right. It looks like the coffee plants that we saw in Doi Luang.
yeah but maybe not
Well, what else is it then?
we will find at home
And now we got to the viewpoint, which is the 5th signpost on the way up, and it's telling us that over to the west is actually Burma or Myanmar, and I'm not sure which of those two ridges it actually starts, but it's not so far away. I don't even know which end the head is. I think it's this end. We're just getting back to the camp now. It's about 11:30, so we took our time coming down. What time did we start? 5. So 6.5 hours in all, but you could do it in 4 easily. So yeah, but going up and coming back the same way, it's fine really, because you can't see anything going up because it's dark, so it's like doing a loop anyway. It works well for a sunrise on the summit, would also work pretty well for a sunset, and then walk down in the dark, which would be pretty safe because you've already done it once. Just getting back to the tent now. These are all the tents that you can hire from the national park, and this probably gets absolutely rammed on a bank holiday, national holiday. But it's not too bad now. Highest campsite in Thailand. It doesn't feel like it somehow. Been recording this on Wikiloc, so I'll upload the route on there with a few pictures so that you can follow it if you want to do the same walk. And I also put it on a website called Gypsies, gpsies.com. Wikiloc and Gypsies. I'll put a link in the description of the video. Had a grill last night. No problem with that. And looks like we've got one sweet potato left for our lunch. What's for lunch, Nong Nam Tan?
It's breakfast.
Oh, it's breakfast?
Yes. มีเบคอนค่ะแล้วก็ไข่แล้วก็ซอสเซจ
Oh, look at that. Everything tastes better when it's done on a camp stove, right?
yes
Yum yum. So see you next time. Hopefully one of the top 10, but they're so difficult, some of them, so we'll see. Thanks for watching. Bye. The lens should make the sky look nicer, those clouds. See those clouds behind us?
You record video or take a photo?
I'm recording video now. Why not?
I do my face like
It's a normal face, isn't it?